Inclusion isn't just a policy, it's a radical act of love. Jesus shattered barriers to redefine who belongs. Jesus crossed cultural divides. Samaritans were despised, but he walked straight to a well and asked a Samaritan woman for water. John 4:7. Later, he healed a Roman centurion's servant, a Gentile soldier. Matthew 8:5-13, and praised his faith, which shocked the religious elite. Jesus rejected social hierarchies. Zacchaeus, a tax collector, was considered a traitor, but Jesus said, "I'm staying at your house today," Luke 19:5. He touched lepers, Mark 1:41, dined with prostitutes, Matthew 21:31, and let a sinful woman anoint his feet, Luke 36:50. To Jesus, no one was too dirty, too broken, or too far gone. He championed women. In a culture that silenced them, Jesus called them disciples. Mary sat at his feet as a student, a role reserved for men, Luke 10:39. He revealed his messiahship to a Samaritan woman, John 4:26, and appeared first to Mary Magdalene after his resurrection, John 20:11-18. Women like Mary Magdalene, Joanna, and Susanna supported his ministry, breaking societal norms that excluded women from such roles. To Jesus, women weren't footnotes. They were apostles, prophets, and friends. He redefined neighbor. In his parable, the enemy, a Samaritan, saved a Jewish man, Luke 10:25-37. He told servants to invite the poor, crippled, and blind to feasts, Luke 14:13, no strings attached. He embraced the unworthy. Religious leaders dragged an adulterous woman into the temple, demanding her death. Jesus knelt, wrote in the dust, and said, "Let any without sin throw the first stone," John 8:7. When the crowd dispersed, he asked her, "Does no one condemn you? Then neither do I." John 8:11. To the criminal on the cross, he promised paradise, Luke 23:43. He commissioned inclusion. His final command was, "Go into all the world," Mark 16:15. Not just Judea, not just the right people. Jesus came to build a kingdom where every nation, tribe, and language gathers, Revelation 7:9. Today, he still says, "Come," Revelation 22:17. Inclusion isn't a footnote to his story, it's the plot. So when the world says you don't belong, look at Jesus. He flips the sign from keep out to welcome home. Inclusion isn't his strategy, it's his heartbeat.